Evening, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Gerald. I'm still here in Portland. Still in my room, where my computer is, you know. Mr. Biscuit by my side, of course. The biggest, best orange cat in the 12 worlds. Now, why do I say that? Just making a jab at Caprica. It's funny how these I want to make a little statement for just for the heck of it. I had this funny thing in my head. People when they make science fiction, when they write science fiction, when you read sci-fi, I mean true speculative fiction, you get to hear about how it took them so long, or they had to find some certain way to communicate with these aliens because, well, of course, they did not speak English or any other known human language because, well, they're aliens. Okay, they might not even have our same esophageal, vocal cord, mouth makeup, or whatever. So, even if they were humanoid, why is it that in all these shows, from Star Trek to Stargate, you land on a planet, blam, they can speak English. Everybody speaks English. There's something wrong with that picture. The newest show, when it came out, Stargate show, well, that's not the newest, there's more. But when that one came out, now I thought that was really funny how they every planet they landed on, they could immediately understand and talk to people. And just told me, you know, the only time they had a big problem like that was in the original movie, where everybody spoke this Aramaic or ancient Egyptian, because naturally the people that were there were ancient Egyptians. They had been brought there 5,000 years previously by this, you know, I don't know if you know the Stargate story, but that's it. But it seems that they don't even take into account that some of us out here are actually intelligent and would realize that if you go to a different planet, different solar system, especially in a different galaxy, people are not going to speak your language. It might take years to be able to communicate with somebody. So I don't know why you. I know you television people like to, and movie makers like to expedite things, but you could at least come up with something that explained why. First time through a gate, these people on the other side of the gate say, "Welcome, strangers," in English, perfect English. None of them ever have accents, French, Russian, any kind of accent. They always speak American, Canadian, English. Does that bug anybody else? Huh? Does that bother anybody else but me? And you know when they brought out this show called Enterprise, where it was supposed to be about the original Enterprise and its first missions and blah blah blah. And he screwed that story up because, yeah, well, Roddenberry wrote some books. And Diane Carey, I think that was her name, Diane Carey, one of the main writers of a lot of the Star Trek shows, the telescripts. And she wrote a few books. They wrote some actual books called Dreadnought and a few others. And the one Dreadnought was about the original Enterprise and how it was built and how large it was, and the original captain, who is, I guess, the grandfather or great grandfather of the original Captain Kirk, of our Captain Kirk, right? And he supposedly took it out into Klingon space, where they'd never seen anything like this before because it was so huge. I mean, we had built this huge starship that the Vulcans had helped us build because, well, they were the ones who first contacted us. And yeah, and the Vulcan and the Korean and forget it. It's a stupid video. I'm just yakking about sci-fi and why they treat us like fools. I just get tired of it. You know, every time I turn one on, I get blown away by they come up with some real original science, and then boom, they throw this crap at us, and everybody in the Pegasus galaxy speaks English. Just, I hate that. I really do. I hate it. It insults the hell out of my intelligence. I wish you guys would stop doing that. At least the original Star Trek, they came up with the universal translator. And that was in the freaking 60s, dude. Come on. They even thought of that. Wow. What about the dumbasses? And you still have Major Barrett to, Major Browning, Roddenberry, Major Barrett to, that's right, she died. Too bad. She was great, man. Yeah, she's the one who played the computer voice. She's the computer voice. Uh, she was Nurse Chapel on the original. She was Aunt Counselor Troy's mom. Uh, she's been a couple other characters. But anyway, it's neither here than there. I want to yak about that because it's always bugged me. I was wondering if anybody else felt that way. That they felt like their intelligence was insulted because these fools. They, they call it artistic license, I guess. I don't know. Hey, don't give them one. I don't think they can drive. Anyway, we'll see you later. This is just a fun video to get things going and get my heart pumping. See you later. You got other stuff to say. More important shit to do.